Hey guys, Cody Wheeler here with Academy Success, and this is another episode of Academy Success TV. So I want to share a technique with you today that has helped my wife and I save $2,700 to date towards some large travel goals that we had and large purchase goals that we had. We were able to take 2 vacations last year using this technique and also buy a couple of nice things for our home. Otherwise, which we would have not been able to do, or we would have spent money that we had saved up for other things. But this is a technique that allowed us not to have to do that. So it might sound a little familiar because I actually have shared this on the blog before, but we've got a lot of new readers, a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new viewers. So I wanted to share it again because this is basically applicable to anyone who has a need to save more money in their life or spend more money on things that they really, really want and to improve their lifestyle with. So it's a little bit of a strange strategy. I'm always about finding a better way here at Academy Success, and this I think is a better way towards gift giving. So we've got a whole bunch of holidays that we throw around. We've got birthdays, we've got Christmas, we've got Valentine's Day, we've got Easter, we've got Mother's Day, Father's Day, we've got all sorts of global holidays that people basically just buy gifts for one another, because that's what you're supposed to do. And I've always thought that doing things because that's what you're supposed to do is kind of silly, right? You should do things because that's what you should do. That's what's logical. That's what makes sense. You shouldn't do things just because you're supposed to do it a certain way. That's just silly. Use your own head and think through things. And that's what this technique is going to help you do. So on those holidays, instead of buying gifts for one another, you and your significant other, you take that money that you were going to buy gifts with and you put it into an account. You put it into account towards those large goals that you have, whether it's a travel goal or a purchase goal, whatever it is, take that money and put it towards those goals. That way you can save that money. You also avoid accumulating just stuff that you really just got because it was an obligation from someone else. And you also create a nicer lifestyle for yourself. It's a win-win-win. It's a great technique. And that also avoids a whole lot of clutter accumulation over your life. Often gifts just end up in a closet because we didn't really want them in the first place, right? Someone either got them for us because they thought that we would want them, or we told someone that, okay, yeah, you can buy me XYZ, because you have to buy me something, right? So those end up in a yard sale or getting sold on eBay, or even worse, getting thrown away. So this is a way to eliminate that completely, save a whole bunch of money, and work towards some of your financial goals. So try that out. I think it'll be helpful for you. It's obviously been helpful for my family. My wife and I, we were able to achieve some pretty significant travel goals in our lives in just a short time period, a year. So try that out. I think it'll help you. Now I've got 2 homework assignments for you before we wrap up here. The first one is open up your calendar right now. If you think you're going to use this technique, if you think you're even going to use this technique for half of the holidays in your life, maybe even a quarter, open up your calendar, and 3 months out, I want you to copy and paste this URL in your calendar. 3 months out, set a calendar reminder to come back and comment on this post. I want you to comment on this post on Academy Success and tell me how much money you've saved, what you're saving towards, and if this has been helpful for you. Also, if you've got any questions, if you've got any kind of comments, if you have any concerns, even if you want to tell me I'm an idiot, just come comment on this post, and I would love to hear your feedback about it. The second one is share this around. I think a lot of people can benefit from this technique right here, and I think that it's one of those things that is all about finding a better way and all about using our minds and thinking for ourselves and working towards things that we want out of life, and finding a better way to do that. So if you could do that for me, spread this around, send it to family members, coworkers, your significant other, anyone who can benefit from this, send that around, and I would be very, very appreciative for that. So if you could do those couple of things for me, I would really, really appreciate it. Obviously, always interested in your feedback, always interested in helping as many people as I can here on Academy Success. So hopefully that's helpful to you, and I will see you next time. I'm Cody Wheeler, and this is Academy Success TV.